Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn with Preeti Bedi. This is the 8th lesson in the series of English grammar tenses, and today we are going to learn past perfect continuous tense. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. Without any further delay, let's get started. Past perfect continuous tense is also known as past perfect progressive tense. This tense is used to talk about an ongoing action in the past which continued up until another action in the past. This tense clearly indicates something that started in the past, continued in the past, and finished at a definite point in time in the past. So we will first look at the usage of this tense and then we will learn how to form the sentences using this tense. The first use of this tense is to talk about a past activity that had been happening. Let's have a look at these examples. It had been raining all day. It had been snowing all week. So these were the activities that were happening in the past. The second usage of this tense is to describe a past activity that had been happening with time duration. For example, she had been working on that assignment for 2 months. I had been waiting for the train for 2 hours. In the first example, we can also say she had been working on that assignment since January. So you notice that we make use of words for and since to describe the time duration. Next, we use this tense to talk about something that had been happening before another event happened. Let's have a look at these examples. They had been playing football before the other team arrived. He had been jogging for an hour before he rested. So in both these examples, an action had been happening before another action happened. We also use this tense to talk about the cause and effect of some activities that had been happening in the past. You will understand this by looking at these examples. The first example is, he was exhausted because he had been running all day. So he had been running all day was the cause and its effect was that he was exhausted. The next example is, the roads were slippery because it had been raining. So the cause was that it had been raining and its effect was that roads became slippery. So I'm sure that you're able to understand where all we can use this tense. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments and I will answer all your questions. Now we will learn how to form the sentences using this tense, that is the structure of this tense. The structure of this tense is quite simple. No matter what the subject, it is followed by had been plus verb in the ing form. So the structure of the sentence becomes subject plus had been plus the verb in the ing form plus the object. For example, I had been working all day. She had been cooking for 2 hours. Let's move on to learn the negative sentences of this tense. So with the subject, we use had not been and the verb in the ing form. So our sentence becomes, I had not been working. She had not been cooking. And we can also use the contraction of had not, which is hadn't. So we can say, I hadn't been working. She hadn't been cooking. Let's quickly understand how to form the interrogative sentences using this tense, and it's quite simple. All we have to do is change the order of the first two words. So as we looked at the example, I had been working, she had been cooking. So what we'll do is we'll change the order of the first two words and our interrogative sentence will be, had I been working? Had she been cooking? And if you have to form the WH questions, we will add the WH words at the beginning of the sentence. So it will be, where had I been working? How had she been cooking? Why had I been working? So you see, it's quite simple. So I hope that you're able to understand whatever I taught in this lesson. If you still have any questions or doubts, please leave them in the comments. I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care.